Hey there! So this is an idea of yoga sequence if you want to strengthen the shoulders. So first of all, because it's yoga, you should take a few moments at the beginning to calm down your heart rate and calm down your whole body-mind system, and to just connect to the present moment and connect your body and your mind. And you can do that in many different ways, but for this sequence, let's just come in hero pose. So the big toes are touching, the heels are apart, we're sitting between the heels, the knees are together. We release all the weight down through the lower body, and the upper body is elongated towards the sky. We can lengthen it with a nice inhale. We can roll the shoulders back and down away from the ears so that the chest is open, the abdomen is long. At the same time, don't arch your lower back, so keep your core engaged. And the chin is slightly tucked under so that the back of the neck is long. You can close your eyes with your hands on the thighs and just feel your body. Feel the touch of the clothes on your skin or the parts of the body that are in contact with the floor. Feel your calves being squeezed. Feel your breath. Try to make it nice and slow, slower and slower. You can join your hands in prayer in front of your chest. Feel the warmth between the palms. Just do whatever you want to connect your body and mind, and to make your breaths slower and deeper. And then you need to warm up your spine before anything else. So you can do that by doing some upward stretches. So inhaling, stretch the arms up, keeping the shoulders down away from the ears. And exhaling, you can maybe open the arms like this in cactus pose. And inhale, stretch up. Exhale and open in cactus pose. So this will start to warm up your shoulders. Or you can do simple upward stretches like this, up and down, inhaling on the way up and exhaling on the way down. And then you can do some shoulders rotations, inhaling on the way up, exhaling on the way down. Just simple ones in one direction, and then the same amount in the other direction. Or you can do shoulders rotations with your arms on the shoulders, bringing the elbows together in front of you, inhaling on the way up, exhaling on the way down. This will move your shoulder in a 360 degrees motion, warming up the whole articulation, and then change the direction of the circles. Keep it slow, be present with your mind, and synchronize the breath, because this is real yoga. Union of body, mind, breath, and awareness. And then you can warm up your spine with some cat stretches. So come on all fours with the wrists directly under the shoulders and the knees directly under the hips. And then inhaling, you arch the back, look up, the tailbone goes to the sky, you push the shoulders back and the shoulder blades are squeezed. And exhaling, you round the back, tuck the tailbone under, look at your belly, and push the floor away. And then again, inhale, arch the back, drop the belly to the floor, look up, squeeze the shoulders blades back and behind. Exhale and round your back, squeeze your abs, tuck the tailbone, push the floor away, and keep going with slow, long breaths. And then you can do the same cat stretches but side to side. So inhaling, you elongate the spine, and exhaling, you look at your right hip, squeeze the right side of the body and elongate the left. Inhale, front, exhale and repeat on the left. So squeeze the left side of the body, look left, and stretch the right side. Inhale, center, exhale, squeeze to the right, inhale, center, and keep going a little bit. And then from here, if you want, you can do a couple of twists, just because you need to move the spine in all possible directions. So you need to do upward stretch, side stretch, which we just did, forward bend, which we kind of did in cat pose, backward bend, which we kind of did and we're going to do anyway, and twists. So these are the fundamental movements of the spine. And so for twists, you can inhale, stretch the arm up, and exhaling, thread the arm under the other one. Place the shoulder on the floor, your temple on the floor, and just rest here, breathe and relax. The right arm can go up to the sky, or you can wrap it around your body. Breathe and relax in the twist. And then do the same on the opposite side. So the right arm goes up to the sky, inhaling, exhaling, thread it under the left arm. And you can stay here, or you can elongate the left arm to the sky or wrap it around your body. Breathe and relax, feel the stretch, feel the twist. Now that your spine, back, neck and shoulders are nice and warm, let's go in downward facing dog. So you stay on all fours, you tuck the toes, and then engaging your core and pushing on your arms and on your toes, you lift the knees from the floor, and then you push yourself back so that the belly goes in contact with the thighs. Then you drop the head down and you try to make one long line from your tailbone to the tips of your hands. And then here you can straighten the legs, or you can straighten one. Breathe and stay here and feel the stretch and enjoy. And then bend both and straighten the other one. Or you can paddle a little bit more quickly, or you can just straighten both of them. If the heels don't touch the floor, don't worry. The important thing in downward facing dog is that the upper body is in one straight line from the tailbone to the tips of the fingertips. And if you want, you can bend the knees, but the upper body has to be in a straight line, okay? And then from here, you can come to a plank position. Now you have already created some nice heat and effort and energy in your shoulders and your chest and your arms. So come to a plank position, which is the upper part of a push-up basically. Engage your core. You don't want to have the tailbone tilted to the sky. You want to have it nice and engaged. You want to be in a long straight line. And then from here, you can drop the knees, come down on your belly, or you can bend the elbows and come in low plank, okay? You can stay here in low plank a bit if you want to create more heat, more energy. And then you come down and you can do cobra here, cobra pose. So the legs are long and engaged. The core is engaged, you're pushing the hips against the floor. The hands are just under your shoulders, the elbows against your body, long spine, long neck. You start by exhaling with your forehead on the floor. And then inhaling, you look in front and you raise the chest and you raise the belly, using the muscles of your back, engaging the glutes and the legs. And then you push on your arms, the hips stay on the mat, the upper body is arching, the back is arching, and you squeeze the shoulders back and down, you squeeze the shoulder blades together, you look in front, maintaining a long neck, and you use your arms to support, but you mainly squeeze the muscles of your back, okay? And then here you can breathe, and then exhaling, you come down, and pushing on your arms, you go back in downward facing dog. Okay? You can bend the knees, paddle, or keep them straight. Just maintain your upper body in a straight line from the tailbone to the fingertips. If you can't achieve this with straight legs, then bend the knees. And you just keep flowing. So from here to high plank, low plank, cobra, down dog, high plank, low plank, cobra. You can stay in plank if you want before going back to down dog. And you can just do each movement with one breath. So exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, plank. Exhale, dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. You just keep going. But this will make your heartbeat probably rise, which is not the goal of yoga, because yoga should train you to stay in a stressful situation, to stay calm in a stressful situation, even if it's a physically stressful situation. So the goal of yoga is to make you so strong and so resistant and so resilient and so flexible that even the most difficult pose or hard pose, you're so chill and so zen, and this will spread in other areas of your life, and you'll be able to face any danger or any demanding, stressful, challenging situation with a very peaceful mind, with a very clear mind, with a very zen state or yoga state. Instead of cobra, because cobra is more for the back, to train your shoulders, instead of cobra, you can do upward dog. So in upward dog, you do pretty much the same, but this time the hands, you place them next to your lower ribs, let's say, or even a bit lower. The elbows are always as much as you can against your body, don't let them go out. The legs are super strong and super engaged. And on the inhale, instead of raising just the upper back and then pushing on your hands, leaving the hips on the floor, this time, inhaling, you raise your whole body, and the wrists have to be vertically aligned under the shoulders. Your hips this time are off the floor. You're pushing the floor away through your feet and through your hands. You're engaging the glutes, squeezing the glutes to protect the lower back, because otherwise it bends too much, so squeeze the glutes. And the shoulders, try not to collapse between the shoulders. They actively push down and squeeze the shoulder blades back as much as you can, opening the chest. The back of the neck is long, and you breathe, okay? So you can do a few ones in cobra to warm up even more, and then a few repetitions in upward dog. And from here, exhaling, you go in down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, low plank. And here you don't even touch the floor. You come to upward facing dog. And then exhale, down dog. Plank, low plank, up dog. Yeah? You keep going. And as I was saying before, you can either do one movement synchronized with one breath, or stay in each pose longer for a few breaths. This is actually more in line with actual yoga, because as I said, you just train your body and train your mind to remain calm and sharp in challenging situations. And also this creates lots of heat, and it trains your muscles, like it makes them still burn. Yoga is a very economic system, so it aims at maximum results with minimum effort. So you don't have to make your body temperature rise too much. You don't have to make your heartbeat rise too much. It's all about making the right movements for the right purposes, synchronizing the breath, and with focused, present awareness. When you bring all these elements together in union, in yoga, the word yoga is a Sanskrit word that means union, then you achieve maximum results, which are health, strength, longevity, and relaxation in body and mind. And you just become powerful and empowered on all levels of your being, physical, mental, emotional, but also kind of, no, not kind of, also moral and spiritual, which are other important aspects of yoga. So yeah, so for shoulder strength, I would go through these poses, and then for from plank, you can even open to one side and just do some balancing exercises here. So you can stay here and breathe and feel the heat and don't collapse, but stay nice and strong with strong core. And then the other side. So you can play around and then make sure that you counterbalance all of these sequences, that you don't leave the mat, don't leave the practice without having counterbalanced the the exercises that you just did. So if you want, after you do all this, you can just rest in crocodile pose, which is very simple. You lie down on your belly, making sure the belly is long, always, never do this. Big toes are touching, heels are apart. This will make the hips relax. And then here, you can rest on your hands, but you will probably want to have your hands back after you use the shoulders so much. And you can rest your face on one side for a few breaths, and then the other side. And you can do some T chest openers. So open your arms wide to the side, and then you turn onto your right side, opening the shoulder, opening the chest. And the left leg, you can bend it like this. Rest your head on the floor. And the left leg you can open to the side. Now I have the sofa, but you can open it to the side and stretch here and do a kind of twist. Or you can kind of elongating it like this. I will show you on the other side. So come back. Inhaling, you open like this on one side. Really feel the stretch in the chest and the shoulder. Release your head down. This arm will balance you, and this leg, you just bend it. Then you can open it like this. Or you can bend the knee and kind of walk the feet away, whichever you prefer. Okay, then you come back here, pushing on your hands, sit back in child pose. I remind you that you have the toes together, heels apart, you sit between your toes. Or you can do a wide child, opening the knees, inhaling, elongate the spine and the belly. Exhaling, release yourself down. And elongate the arms in front of you and release the forehead on the floor. This will relax your back, elongate the muscles, make your whole body calm down, and elongate the spine, open your hips. So if this is too much for your hips, close the knees, that's okay. You can do this. And actually, if you have your knees together, you can place your forehead on the floor. The arms can stay extended in front of you. Breathe, relax, let go completely your body weight. Feel your breath, feel the stretching in the spine. Just breathe and relax and chill here, okay? This is the time to chill. Or you will probably want to have your arms wrapped around your body alongside your shins, with the hands next to your feet and the palms facing up. And really releasing the shoulders down to the force of gravity, to the floor. Or, even better, you can clasp your hands behind your back, straighten the arms, and with the long belly always, release the forehead on the floor. This is nice. This will stretch your shoulders, open your chest, and then you can paddle side to side. Swing. Oh, another good one is puppy. So, feet parallel to each other, and making sure the knees are directly vertically below the hips. You basically are on all fours, but you walk your hands in front and you release your upper body down and your forehead on the floor. This also stretches the shoulders in a very nice way. If you want a deeper stretch of the neck, you can place the chin on the floor instead of the forehead. And if you want a more extreme version, you can come onto your fingertips. Oh my god, I feel all of my spine elongating. Oh, this is good. And then maybe you want to curl your spine even more after all of these back bends. So you can come on a lay down position. And inhaling, you can elongate your belly. Exhaling, lower your thighs on the belly. Elongate the spine. Hug your shins. Just stay here and chill. Breathe and relax. And you can rock side to side with closed eyes and really feeling how the lower back muscles are being massaged by your body, moving and squeezing them against the floor. The gravity is doing all the work for you. You just kind of bring your balance slightly to the left, slightly to the right. And you can keep your head still, or you can kind of keep your head loose and make it follow the movements in a very loose, relaxed way. Just relax everything, okay? And then here you can exhale and lower both legs to the left, to the right, repositioning both shoulders nice on the floor, and look left. Inhale, come back. Exhale, lower both knees down to the left, reposition both shoulders on the floor, and look right. Inhale and come back. Again, hug your knees, hug your shins. Rock a little bit more, and then just don't forget to finish your sequence in Shavasana, corpse pose. So the legs are stretched down, relaxed. The arms are stretched down, relaxed, palms facing up. The spine is long. Make sure your shoulders are not up, your shoulders are down away from the ears. Chin is slightly tucked under so that the back of the neck is long. Find a position where you can completely let go of your body and just chill and just relax. Take a couple of deep breaths if you want. You can do some belly breathing. Now I'm doing a speedy version of it, quick version, but breathe from your belly and then release. This will relax your lower back a lot. Or you can just stay here, maybe get a blanket if you get cold, and just relax. Feel your body. Here you can do a body scan, just focusing on your breath or focusing on making your body heavier and heavier with each exhalation. This is the moment of active relaxation, which is the best way to relax the body and recover and make all of the muscles, the tendons, the ligaments, and the articulations, the organs recover and integrate and really benefit from your sequence. So never skip Shavasana. Never skip the body-mind connection at the beginning and never skip Shavasana at the end, okay? So this was just an example of a yoga sequence for shoulder strength. There are many other options, but this is something very typical, very traditional, very easy. It's a very strong, very useful training that you can do 2-3 times a week. Don't forget to counteract the poses with some nice chest openers and shoulder stretches. There are many, many more, as I said, but yeah, these are just a few of them. And let me know what you think about these suggestions and this video in the comments below, please. And if you have any other request or any question or anything really to say about it or about yoga, or to ask about yoga or about this video, let me know. I want to start conversations. I want us to share tips and suggestions and opinions and really have dialogue about it. And I want all of us to learn, grow, experience, experiment, and evolve all together. So I actually hope this worked, because I have a new microphone that I'm trying, so I hope the audio is okay. I hope there is audio in this video, otherwise it will be just a silent video. And now I have to get a shower, get a nice dinner, and so I salute you. My soul recognizes, salutes, and honors your soul. Namaste, everybody. Bye now. Peace.